The alien mother's daughter had no cure until a human gave them a new life. The girl lay still in her mother's arms, her pale violet skin nearly translucent beneath the flickering lights of the failing med chamber. Her breath came in shallow, tremulous wisps, and her eyes, once full of brightness, remained closed. "She hasn't stirred in 3 rotations," whispered Kilira, her voice hoarse. Her arms trembled from holding her child for so long. She looked up at the old alien physician with desperation. "Please, there must be something more." The physician only lowered his head. "There is nothing left in Vaelari medicine. Her condition is too rare, too deep." Kilira gritted her teeth, sharp canines glinting under the bioluminescent lights. She was a warrior once. She had stood on broken stars and bled in battlefields across 5 systems. She had destroyed empires. But now she couldn't save her daughter from something silent and invisible. It was then the human spoke. He had remained in the corner, quiet, ever since the escort brought him in. His name was Elias Carter, a xenobiologist from Earth. Thin, pale, unarmed, and seemingly unremarkable, except for the calm confidence in his gaze. "I've seen this before," he said softly. Kilira turned, her eyes narrowing. "This disease is Vaelari. Ancient. No human would recognize it." "I didn't say I recognized it," Elias replied, stepping forward. "But I've seen similar symptoms in a hybrid child back on Earth. She was between a Nerii father and a human mother. Her cells were rejecting themselves. But we stabilized her." He looked down at the child with something like reverence. "I think I can help your daughter." The guards moved toward him. "Wait." Kilira raised her hand. The physician scoffed. "He is not of our kind. Their medicine is crude." "Silence," Kilira snapped. She walked toward Elias and stood tall before him. He did not flinch under her height or presence. Instead, he gently opened the portable case he carried and pulled out a small cylinder of silver glass filled with swirling golden fluid. "This contains modified nanocytes and a blend of gene-guided immune therapies," he said. "It's experimental, but it saved the girl I treated." Kilira looked at the vial and then at her daughter. "Will it hurt her?" "There may be fever," Elias admitted, "but if I'm right, she'll live." Kilira hesitated. The last time she had trusted a foreigner with her daughter's health, they had tried to drain her for samples. But this human was different. He had refused payment for coming. He had stayed quiet and listened, and now he offered hope. "Do it," she said. The alien physicians left the room in silent protest. Kilira remained beside Elias as he injected the fluid into a slender vein beneath her daughter's collarbone. He worked gently, whispering something under his breath, perhaps prayers from his people. Then they waited. Seconds turned to minutes. The girl's breathing grew erratic. Her limbs twitched. "Kilira, clench your fists." "She's seizing." Kilira snarled. "You said." "It's working," Elias interrupted. "Her immune system is rebooting. Just wait." Kilira stared at her daughter's face, then gasped. Color, faint but real, blushing into her cheeks. Her lips parted as she took a deep, stronger breath. And then her eyes opened, bright, a soft blue glow, like her father's once were. "Mother?" the girl whispered. Kilira fell to her knees, weeping. Hours later, the med chamber was still and quiet. The physicians had returned, amazed at what they saw. They tested the girl. Again and again. "She's healing," they muttered. "Stabilizing, it's impossible." Elias sat in the corner, exhaustion in his eyes. But when Kilira approached, he stood. "Her name is Yia," she said. "You saved her." He bowed slightly. "I only helped her body remember how to survive." Kilira looked at him. We have traveled to 20 worlds seeking a cure. You gave her a new life. She will need rest, Elias said, and a supplement every few cycles until her body finishes adjusting. Stay, Kalira said. Elias blinked. Stay. I am Vaelari. We do not forget our debts. What you did cannot be repaid, but you will have a home here. I wasn't looking for reward, he replied. That's why I offer it, she said. You treated my daughter not as a subject, but as a child. You are a rare human. He smiled. You're not the first to say that. Days passed. Yea grew stronger. She spoke, walked, and even laughed for the first time in cycles. She would often sit beside Elias, asking him questions about Earth and his strange, soft languages. You don't have antennae? She once asked, touching his hair with wonder. Nope. All brain, no extras. You're small, she observed, but strong in strange ways. Flattery will get you ice cream, Elias replied with a grin. What's that? You'll find out. Kalira watched him quietly, her sharp expression softened with wonder. She had not believed in kindness from other species, but Elias had given her something no blade, no power, could earn. He gave her hope. One evening, as the moons rose over the cliffs of the Vaelari capital, Kalira approached Elias, who stood near the starlit balcony overlooking the silver trees. Yea sleeps, she said, peacefully. That's all I hoped for, Elias replied. She was silent for a moment. You know, you remind me of her father. He died in the Civil War. He believed there were good things in other species. I never listened. I was raised to fight. Maybe that's why you survived. And why she did too. Kalira turned to him, then stepped closer. We are a long-lived people, she said, and we form few bonds outside our own. But I think you've changed something in us. Elias looked at her, uncertain. What do you mean? Kalira placed a hand gently on his chest. I mean, Yea calls you Yinu now. What's that? It means life-bringer. A sacred word. She sees you as part of our family. Elias was quiet for a long moment. Then, I'd be honored. Truly. Months passed. The seasons shifted. The air smelled of bloom winds, and Yea danced under the silver trees. Elias remained, not out of obligation, but out of choice. He taught. He learned. And though his home was once far away, it now lay beneath alien stars, beside a mother and daughter who had opened their hearts to him. Kalira often sat with him in silence now. Words became less necessary. One evening, as the twin moons bathed them in soft light, Yea ran to them, laughing. Mother, Elias, come see. I built something. As they followed her down the glowing path, Kalira paused beside Elias. Her hand slipped into his. You gave us life, she said. He looked at her, surprised. She smiled. And we will spend ours giving it back to you.